Okay, so welcome back. We're going to continue to revise our program here. Um, Now, remember, this section of the program draws the square. This section right here clears the screen. And then these two pieces, I don't really need those anymore. Now, something that is not exactly intuitive when working in Scratch is how to delete things when you don't need them. And it's as simple as just dragging them to the script page. So anything that I drag over here will be deleted. So I want to keep this one, and I want to keep this one. Now, sometimes it's helpful to add comments here and there so you can remember what different parts of your program do. So I'm going to right click or control click, depending on your keyboard and operating system, but I'm going to go to add comment, and I'm going to say this by clicking on the sprite, you can clear the screen. Okay, I'm going to put that right there. And then I'm going to insert another comment over here. This is one way to draw a square. Now, you often hear people talk about computational thinking. One way of computationally thinking is to make use of loops. So here we see that we're doing the same thing 4 times. So that's not a very efficient way in programming. Yes, it draws a square. So let's clear the screen. We'll draw a square. But something we might do to improve on that, maybe we're gonna use a loop. So let's create a new event, and then let's do. So that one up there was spacebar. Let's have this one be the up arrow, and we're going to duplicate a bunch of this. So I'm going to keep this part of the program, but I just want to take part. I want to duplicate part of it. So I'm going to put that back in just a moment. But I'm going to control click here and click duplicate, and so that gives me kind of the core of making the square. I'm going to put this one back, and then I'm going to go over here to control, and I'm going to put a repeat loop. I'm going to put a repeat, and since the square has 4 sides, I'm going to put this repeat 4 times. Now, the pen up and pen down, I don't necessarily need inside the loop. So let's start with those before the loop. And then I'm going to drop this right in here. And let's, instead of pressing the up arrow, I'm just going to press here. Oh, first let's clear the screen. Okay. And if I press this. So I pressed that and nothing happened. You might notice there's a small little error in my program. I haven't placed this block to where it's connected. So it was just offset just a little bit, but now it's snapped in there. If I click on this, we have our square. And I might want to duplicate this part right here, the pen up and the move 150 steps. So I can duplicate that and grab that down here. Let's clear our screen, and now we have our square. And it happens the same way. The end product is the same, but we have less code. So that can be beneficial. And I'm going to put a comment on here. Right click, add comment, and I'm going to say this is another way of making a square with less code. So we have less blocks here. Put that right there. And we're going to stop there. In the next video, we're gonna put the square into a loop, and we're going to play around with the color a little bit.